Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, post Black Friday action here. Don't have the Black Friday pickups in yet. Didn't really pick up anything too major. This is going to be a mail day for October and November. Rolling it all into one this time so I don't get dogged in the comment section, Joey, for posting a video about a month late. I ended up buying a lot of raw cards off a particular seller. I got them for about $20. And he threw in a couple extra cards. So everything you're going to see here came for about $20. He was running everything at auction, hooked it up on shipping. So like I said, keep in mind everything I'm about to show you here. These raw cards were about $1 each. These first few were actually ones he threw in. And then these were the ones here I paid about $1 each for. Actually, he threw that one in there as well. This one was a throw-in as well. This one here was actually a couple bucks, of course. But yeah, shout out to the seller. I'll flash his info if you wanted to check him out. Always appreciate somebody who throws in a few extra cards, even if they're base cards, even if they're damaged. I sell a lot of stuff. I got guys who play on my baseball team who've got kids. This one here was a couple bucks. It's numbered to 55. It's the Aqua out of Sapphire. He wasn't doing that well earlier in the year. And then when I looked a little bit later on, I saw he had picked it up at AA, so I was like, oh, let me pick up a little something of his. The reason you see these ones in card savers is because these are actually in gradable condition. Doesn't mean you'll do anything with them right now in this current market, but boom, had to pick it up once I saw it in honor of the old Netflix documentary that dropped a couple months ago. Shout out to Lene Kukua. Where you at, baby? Little reunion there. Kind of disappointing, I guess, in some way, and understandable from Mantai's perspective, that as the documentary was going on, I fully expected some kind of reunion makeup kind of thing. This one here, I picked this one up for $4. It's a clearly Donruss Nico Collins auto. Not numbered, of course. Nice card. I fully expected some sort of reunion between the two, and I'm sure the producers tried. The stuff he went through, deep. I'm sure a lot of you saw that already. If you haven't, check it out. Fire, $20 each. This guy's turning out to be pretty decent. Obviously, the odds of, oh, this was a throw-in as well from that seller. The odds of him ever getting back to the craze era where his base prisms were $100, that's something that we'll probably never see, just based on the amount of cards that are out there. This card I actually bought on accident. It was $4. I was doing things kind of fast and didn't notice that it wasn't a 10. So good thing the bid only ended at $4. Just low budget stuff. $4 on this one, $5 on this one. Obviously his opportunity is not coming in Denver. How about Geno Smith? The other McDaniels, $6 on this one. Been playing pretty well this year. Maybe not the hype as Jaden McDaniels has, but decent player. All of those cards came from a particular seller as well, doing the combined shipping thing. So the main reason why I was shopping with that seller for $44 and $37 respectively, I picked up these two PSA 10 autos, Bowman Chrome 2020. These were the two pickups I was going after, and then I saw he had a bunch of low-end slabs. So I just went ahead and grabbed a couple of those because I got these cheaper than I thought I would. Each one numbered to 99. So he's a guy that got a little action for the Pirates this year. Obviously, originally a Padres prospect, made his way over to the Pirates in a trade. And this was the trade where they sent Frazier to the Pirates. Sawinski was also part of that deal. You'll recall him from 2022 Bowman, him having his first Bowman in there. Mojos, all of that stuff. So those all came from the same seller. Love to hook up the ship, and the Nico Collins came from that seller as well. Always love trying to work with one seller, try to get some shipping going on. Got a big stack here, mostly low-end stuff in the $8 to $10 range. One thing I wanted to talk about was I picked up this card here, Lenyn Sosa. He tore it up at AA, got a short call-up. It sent him back down to AAA. This is his Purple Sapphire to 25. I was surprised I got this for such a good price. I ended up paying $73 for this in October. Number 25. Interestingly enough, and I'm going to flash something on the screen here for you. I know that he may be a little bit older than this particular guy I'm going to speak about, which is Denzer Guzman. Guzman, I believe, is 18, might be 19 right now. Sosa, 21, 22. There was an orange Guzman, and I'm going to flash the auction on the screen. I kept it on my watch list, even though the auction ended some time ago, that I was putting a bid on. I ended up getting this one first, like I said, for $72, $73. Take a look at the stats. I'll flash those as well. Remember, AA, a few years older, up in AAA now, got a little bit of time in the show already, versus Guzman, who's a guy that was in rookie ball and then A ball, the purple to 25, versus Guzman, who had an orange to 50. So since I got this one for 72, 73, I was like, hey, that Guzman shouldn't be more than 40, 50 bucks. Like I said, I'll show you what the auction went off at right there. So it just shows you that sometimes there's guys out there that don't get the hype, but the performance kind of dictates that their card prices should be a little bit higher than they end up going off at. Now, who knows? Denzer Guzman, Angels prospect, maybe he turns out to have the far better career. But for me, the way I do my thing is give me a guy that has actually performed. Like I've said before in videos and in Discords and stuff like that, I don't buy the hype. I try to buy the performance. So on with these cheap slabs. Remember, these were all going to be $10 or less. This was $8.50. Turns out the seller actually sent me the wrong card. This was supposed to be a PSA 10. I contacted him. He refunded me the money. So now I'm stuck with a PSA 9. Maybe I'll crack it out and try to regrade it, see what happens. About $8 for this Naboya silver. And a lot of this stuff really has no value, or it's purely speculative. Will it ever go anywhere? $5 for this silver pack, 10. So if you're out there and you see some of your cards in here, hollow, Eric Pascal, $8 for this one. A guy I like is actually doing things, unlike these last few guys I showed you. Keldon Johnson, Optic rookie, $13. Look at this Kyle Lewis, $11. Shit, and that might be an overpay. He got traded to Arizona. We'll see if he can get a fresh start there. Another $8 card. It's a green Demboya. Hey, if he ever does anything in the preseason, I'm doubling my money, baby. That card's going from 8 to 20. Semantic. Ruby Wave Semantic. The red, white, and blue was 7. The Ruby Wave was 12. Picked up this Austin Martin Mojo refractor. This one was only $20. His hype train's kind of fallen off a little bit here. Oh, $20 here for your boy Eric. Bo Bichette, Topps Chrome rookie. Didn't have any graded, so I wanted to pick that one up. Now we're getting into some of the better cards. Cards I actually was going after. Let me show you this. Base, Garrett Mitchell, Gem Mint 10. I paid $13 for this one. So given that I paid $13 for the base, what would you expect the refractor to go at? 13, 25, 30, 35, refractor, right? Caught it at a good price, $19.16. So feeling pretty good about that. We'll see if he gets any time in Milwaukee this year, if he gets a shot there. They've got a lot of young guys, Frelick, Ruiz, Turang, etc. So we'll see. We'll see what Milwaukee does. It's kind of trying to remain in contention, but still breaking the new guys in. Dante DiVincenzo, who? $16.50 for that one. $15.50 for this Mikal Bridges, PSA 10. So like I said, if you're out there and these look like some of the cards that you sent off to that large consignment dealer on eBay not named Probstein, Tyler Hero, Silver Prism, $27 for that one. Now we're getting into the big stuff. $42 for the Zach Veen refractor, and I would have expected to pay about that for Mitchell. I think I had my max bid on him at about $39. This Jarren Duran first Chrome, number to 99. This one was $33. Had to have this card. Love the player. Zach Town's been all right. Might have been, born and raised in that area somewhere west of Sacramento. $48 for that Optic Shock rookie. $34 for this Davis Mills. Might be an overpay at this point. A month ago, it looked like it was all right, but Brandon Allison now. Good old Benny to 99. First Bowman green refractor. Paid about $67 for this one to $199. It's a Mojo refractor Lennon Sosa, PSA 10, paid $44 for that one. So that was the thing, right? $44 for the to 199, and then I got the to 25 for 73. So that's why I felt like I got a really good deal on that to 25. $19 just straight up for the Mojo. And this is a little something I'm going to talk about in another video I do about Mojos and first chromes and things like that from the 2022 class in Bowman baseball, things I've noticed. John Collins, it's a purple optic, paid $15 for that one. It's a base John Collins, $13.50 for that one. And the last one, and we'll get you out of here. Man, I should have did something better. These last, let's say, 6 or 7 slabs were from a different seller than the previous one. This one, Kevin Knox Silver, paid $10.50 for it. So there you go, Black Friday deals. What did you get? I didn't really do anything too much. I did some things on StockX because they were doing cash rewards for purchases. So I wanted to say something, and this is what I talk about in the Discord, something to keep in mind. If you see the market next year, as we get through to July, August, September, October, if things are still kind of on life support like it is now, I would be diligent, prudent. Keep an eye out because there may be those Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then we'll see what comes along in Christmas this year. But if the market's really having issues like it is now, good time for collectors to potentially swoop up some deals on these cards, on these sites like DA and Blowout, things like that. Topps, Fanatics had something going on for Black Friday. I would just make sure that you keep a pulse on the market, and we're talking about specifically if you're a collector, not necessarily a flipper, that if you see the market in this kind of dead state again a year from now, or 9, 10, 11 months from now, I should say, there may be deals to be had again. You have to look for these deals. A lot of things are presented as if they are deals. Are they really? I don't know. You have to do your diligence, as I said on that. Check out the comps. This guy got a raw deal, that's for sure. Manti Te'o. I got to say it again. Shout out to the guy. I think about that documentary too much. Dude got the shaft. Literally, the shaft. Is there a pun intended in there? He went to Notre Dame, so I had to hate on the guy at the time. Dude got a raw deal. Raw deal. Raw shaft. Like I said, though, I'm going to have a video out talking about some 2022 stuff that I've noticed, buying raw versus grading and how the market turned out, tracking some things for you guys. Keep in mind, well, just a little PSA, if you see the market depressed 9, 10, 11 months from now, there may be deals to be had out there again on Black Friday. So take care, everyone. Be well.